Hey guys!
Hi!
Welcome to Budding Artists, and we are going to be doing a really fun project today because we have been studying a crazy, wild artist, literally. He may have been pretty crazy. He was crazy.
He was.
He was crazy.
He was.
His name was Salvador Dali.
Well, this is him. This is Salvador Dali with his amazing mustache. And that is him in the scuba diver suit. He showed up in an art gallery, and that is what he chose to wear. So definitely likes to seek his attention.
All right, so look at him. He was crazy. He loved having a mustache. He loved just drawing attention to himself. And his artwork was pretty much the same. His artwork is something that artists call surrealism. All right, so surrealism is basically dreams, like coming alive. So weird things coming together that don't belong together. Maybe we don't even know why they're together. It's not ever going to be possible. So this painting that we studied is called Persistence of Memory. And it was basically about these melting clocks. And apparently he was inspired by melting cheese one night. And so here his famous painting happened. So we are inspired to do the same.
Yes, we are.
Here is his painting of the persistence of memory. As you can see, there's 3 clocks that appear to be melting, one over a block, one over a tree, and one over what is supposed to be a self-portrait of himself. Each of these symbolizing probably the past, present, and future. There is also a pocket watch that is covered with ants signifying death. Or we are wondering if maybe the ants are trying to carry it off into the distance, into the light. So I think it's open to interpretation, but enjoy, admiring this one. Here is another one of his awesome paintings. It is called Ship with Butterfly Sails. Pretty much makes sense. But it's really cool how he just takes things that don't belong together and comes up with some dreamlike images.
So we're inspired. What do you think? Like these beautiful mustaches? Some of us are too cool for mustaches. So, anyways, this is just makeup. If you feel like having fun with us, go home and do this too. It makes you feel wild and crazy too. So, all you really need today is clay. We're using Sculpey clay. Clay.
Yeah, you play with the clay.
All right, we're using Sculpey clay. You can use Play-Doh and let it dry, but Sculpey clay you need to bake in the oven. So,
before we get started, I just wanted to show you this is what we are going to be making. Here are the supplies that you need. This is the Sculpey clay that we are using. We're just gonna use a little bit. So we're gonna make these melting clocks. And all you have to do is
Roll it into a ball.
all right, roll it into a ball. So we're just gonna work it until it's pretty soft and moldable. If you're using Play-Doh, do the same.
That's easier.
That might be easier.
Yeah. This you probably need to warm up in your hands.
Yeah. So if you're using Sculpey, it needs to be about 1/4 inch thick for the best baking. So make sure the edges, it's not super thin. And because we're doing melting clocks, think about melting cheese. It doesn't ever melt perfectly. So you can have a clock that's literally dripping off the edge like this, and then it gets all really crazy wonky.
I ripped mine.
And then when you push it, just push it down so it looks flat, like there's no cracks. I kind of push in and out at the same time until there's no crack in there. And make sure it's kind of flat. And then because it kind of was dripping over things in the painting, you can actually leave it to dry as if it was leaning over something. Painting, he talks about the different clocks. One could be representing the past, one the present, and one the future. So we are going to represent the past, the present, and the future. All right, so oh, there you go. You're melting your clock. Perfect.
Smart. We just shaped ours so it looks like melting cheese, except not yellow. But you can make yours rounded, so it's like on the edge of a table. You can fold it, put your finger on it to make it curved like that, or like a bowl.
All right, and then we're ready to bake. Sculpey says 15 minutes for every 1/4 inch. So here we go. All right, we've got our clocks out of the oven. This is what they turned out like. They're nice and hard. So you can choose whichever side you want. And this is what we're gonna do. So our clocks are gonna be super wonky crazy. I decided to use a Sharpie. I thought this might work a little better, but you surely could paint any color you want on the outside, yellow, orange, green, purple, whatever you want. Your numbers can go in order, but they are going to like be melting and turning all over the place. So I decided to make my time 2:30, but that obviously kind of looks crazy. So go ahead, have fun decorating your clocks whatever color you would like. All right, we are done with our clocks. Let's see. Woohoo.
I don't even know what
They are so fun. So we're gonna put these out somewhere, have some fun with them. And
I'm just gonna put one on my neck on the wall and see if it works.
just in case you need it.
Yeah.
Tie it to a wire. Turn it into an ornament. Wrap some string around it. You can, so at the beginning we talked about making one the past, one the present, one the future. You can just have some fun with it that way. So thanks for joining us. If you liked what you see and you want to study some artists with us and have some fun, subscribe, hit the like button, and join us next time.
TikTok.